Good afternoon. I will now express my political view, but not everyone has this right. My name is Anastasiya. 5 years ago, I moved from Belarus to the UK. I want to tell you why I have decided to study politics, because before I was clearly determined to become a doctor. I think my motives to become a doctor were simple and clear. I wanted to help people to change their lives. But I remember that day in 2014, I came home from school and stared at the TV screen. At this time, the Ukrainian conflict has begun. Every day was the same. I was coming home from school and stared at the TV screen. With a bated breath, I waited while the reporter will announce that conflict has finished. Because I remember how I spent summer with my family in Ukraine, how sweet was the grapes in a local farm. And I could not imagine what people were trying to achieve, what they want, what they're fighting for. And this has affected my mind. Now, as a politics student, I understand. The citizens were trying to achieve their freedom to express their view. They were trying to achieve freedom of speech, press. They were trying to achieve rights to live in a truly democratic country. And I want to note, this is not the Ukrainian problem. Many countries have the same. And the question which I am raising here now is when a democracy, not democracy. In this particular speech, I want to refer to post-USSR countries. After the collapse of USSR, many countries have managed not to go to the privatization process, but Soviet-based ideology was used to build an authoritarian regime. Moreover, there's no freedom of press, speech. People go out to protest, but authorities use violence to shut people's mouths. But people are strong, and they keep fighting for their right to live in a truly democratic country, right to live their lives how they want, and right to have a representative government. Examples of revolution in Georgia in 2003, Kyrgyzstan in 2005 and 2009, Moldova in 2010, Ukraine in 2014, Armenia in 2018, has shown that change is possible. I want to go back to the conflict in Ukraine in 2014. It started after the re-election. People started protesting. They went out to the streets. They were trying to express their views, but government didn't hear them. Then people attacked the government building. They also demanded the creation of People's Council. And also the main demand was to sign an association agreement with the European Union. During those revolutions, people were protesting against an authoritarian regime. They were truly fighting for their freedom. Analyzing those protests, they started peacefully, but the government didn't want to hear people. I believe that in a truly democratic government should represent their citizens. I want to also bring a phrase of President Abraham Lincoln. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democracy has become such a sacrosanct concept that even harshest authoritarian state calls themselves democratic. But is it a true democracy when you can't express your views, when you don't have freedom of press, speech, when your human rights are violated? I think there's no need to say the answer, as it will be the same as mine. Some countries use the word democracy as a cover. I believe this is a problem which needs to be addressed, that in a modern world, right now, human rights cannot be violated. Government can't have control over media, over people's life. I believe that living in a modern world, right now, this cannot be seen in freedom of democratic freedom. And I believe that it's possible to have a government which will represent its citizens and respond to their wants. And if I'm speaking here, now, in front of you, I think everyone will be able to do the same. in every country. Thank you for watching.